We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. He'll square off against smoking Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you don't actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, smoking Joe Frazier.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left hook misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. So much hype surrounding this matchup. We never thought we'd get to see it again. It's Frazier Ali Part 4.
Again, this is history in the making. This is what we write our fight game about. These two guys are the ultimate warriors.
Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He left his chin exposed, and he got caught. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not many fighters want to stand and trade with Joe Frazier. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Now, you've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
A very competitive round here so far. He threw the hook, didn't land.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. That jab doesn't score. The courage on display here is incredible. This is a you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Good shot, and again.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell sometimes.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Down goes Joe Frazier. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Are you all right?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Counter shot lands. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Do you believe this? It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Focus. Listen to me. You're not tired. You're acting like...
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. There's a counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Suck it up. Get your head switched on. Listen to me. You're
Relax and breathe. Listen to me. You're not tired. You're acting like
in the gym. How much work have you put in the gym? All your training you've done, all your sacrifices you've done. Come on. You're not tired at all. You'll get your second win back out there. Just go out there now.
tired at all. You get your second win back out there. Just go out.
Out even more. Just have a smart round. Go out there, box him, get your...
Trying to bomb him out and tiring yourself out even more. Just have a smart round.
Stay confident. Come on. Take the minute. Get your breath back.
And after that, don't worry about it. Stay focused and...
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Listen.
You're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. You've done so much work at camp.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Go to work.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with him?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Frazier being much more selective with his punches.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Let's talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Breathe. breathe. Come on, suck it up. Suck it up.
Get your head sweet.
And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. Frazier is in trouble again. He takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one-sided three. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of defense here at all. That jab misses. Well done with that counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. You'd like to see more jabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. The jab doesn't quite connect. And he scores with the counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Jim, all your training you've done, all your sacrifices you've done. Come
And breathe. Listen to me, you're not tired. You're acting like...
out there now and just box him. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out and tire yourself out even more. Just have a small round. Go out there, box him, get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after.
tired at all. You get your second win back out there.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Is this big shot? And down goes Ali. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
A little bit of controversy. It's a majority decision win.
Shows how much we know. We didn't have it like that. We thought it was a one-sided fight, but you know what? Spot on. I don't mind being wrong right now. For an entertainment like that, what a fight.